Next up is Jodi Schuelke. And Jodi and I have coordinated our outfits today. We'd like you to take a moment just to observe. Don't we look lovely together? So Jodi, why don't you tell people, Jodi's book is called I Just Want Out, and I'm going to let Jodi tell you a little more about it.
Okay, so I Just Want Out is about my journey and in my first marriage of leaving an emotionally abusive husband. And it's one of those stories where, you know, when you're in that situation, people don't like to talk about emotional abuse. You know, it's scary, it's, you know, you're ashamed, all of these different feelings and things are happening. And what I wished I would have had was a book that would have helped guide me through the process. It took me quite some time to figure it out, how to do it, what to do, when to do it. And I wanted to be smart and safe for myself and my kids. So
how long from when you had that thought, I just want out, until you actually were out?
About 18 months.
18 months. And if someone was in that position and they read your book, do you think 18 months is what they should be expecting? What do you think that range is?
Honestly, I think it can be a few years. It could be as little as, 4 weeks, 6 weeks. It all depends. Everybody's situation is so unique. But it's not something that needs to be rushed. It's, about taking your time, making sure that you have things figured out and that you're being smart about it. Because this is a very, it's a big step to take.
So Jodi's book is available as an ebook download, and especially if you are in this situation, it's a really great way. You might not want to have this book sitting on your nightstand, but put it in your phone or in your e-reader, because there are so many messages here that you could end up spending. Some people spend decades.
Right. Yes.
Knowing they should leave and not knowing how to, and just the shame, I think, is such a big piece of it. Is like, maybe I could say something differently or do something differently or make dinner better or wear something, like there's some action I can take to fix this. But if you know in your heart there's something not right, it's well worth downloading her book. You'll see that link right on the screen. So I don't even know the answer to this question. How long had you thought about writing a book?
Actually, quite some time. It's been probably about 3 years, and it just really came out of me more last year. I was ready, and then I discovered you and signed into the program, and then within the 3 months, it was out.
So I want to know more about your why. Why did you make this commitment to getting your book done?
I felt it was really important. So this happened to me quite some time ago, and like I said before, it was the book I wish I would have had back then. I wanted to get that message out to other women so that they didn't have to be afraid, and they didn't have to stay hiding and hiding in shame or not wanting to tell even their family members what was going on. I wanted there to be some sort of a resource, because you can't always go to your best girlfriend and say, hey, I'm really struggling, I want to get out.
Especially when you want to then have a nice dinner with your best girlfriend and her husband and your husband.
Correct.
Right?
Yes,
it gets so twisty.
It does. Yes.
So in the process of 3 months you've been working on this book, in that time, how much have you thought about the people that you're going to help with this book?
I actually was thinking about them every day. Every day.
I love that. It's such a connection and a commitment to making a difference where people need you. You're emotional. I'm emotional. Because it's such a gift and such a sacrifice. And I'm sure, did you have moments where you thought about quitting or where it was hard to write?
I had moments, where I struggled with the writing, but more it was getting the right words. And so I was very grateful for my managing editor, Grace. Thank you. But the other thing that happened with me is, as I was writing, I was actually reliving a lot of it. So that was probably more challenging for me than writing it, was actually reliving a lot of those experiences. So
yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for being here and for your book.
All right. Thank you, dear.